One of the scariest things about kidney problems is how quietly they creep up on you. You feel fine, until one day, during a routine checkup, your doctor says, "Your creatinine levels are a bit high. We need to watch your kidney function." Here's the truth. According to the National Kidney Foundation, nearly 37 million Americans have kidney disease, but most don't know it until it's advanced. And by then, damage is often permanent. The main culprits? Hidden stress from the foods we eat every day, even those we think are healthy. If you ignore the warning signs, you could face fatigue that never lifts, swelling in your legs, and in severe cases, dialysis for the rest of your life. But here's my question for you. What if one small change to your snack bowl could actually protect your kidneys? You might be surprised to hear, the solution is not some rare superfood or expensive supplement. It's about choosing the right type of nut, in the right amount, at the right time. In today's video, I'll share with you 4 kidney-friendly nuts that can help lower inflammation, support healthy filtration, and keep your creatinine in check, plus 4 risky nuts you should avoid to protect your kidney health. Everything I share is backed by research, real clinical guidance, and years of experience in nutrition for seniors. I'm Dr. Mattheus, and this is Kidney Health 365. If you care about protecting your kidneys as you age, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And make sure you stay with me until nut number 3, because it's a quiet, often overlooked variety that can help your kidneys and your heart at the same time. All right, let's get into it. Starting with the first kidney-friendly nut, the smooth and buttery macadamia. Macadamia nuts aren't just a tasty treat. They're one of the gentlest, most kidney-friendly snacks you can enjoy. Their biggest gift? They're naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, 2 minerals that can put extra strain on kidneys if levels get too high. What makes them so safe is their unique nutrient profile. A serving of macadamias has roughly 104 milligrams of potassium and 53 milligrams of phosphorus, far less than most nuts. They're also packed with monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil, which help reduce inflammation and improve blood flow inside the kidney's tiny vessels. Better circulation means better filtration and less stress on your nephrons over time. But like any food, too much isn't a good thing. Macadamias are calorie-dense, so overeating can lead to unwanted weight gain, which isn't friendly to your heart or kidneys. If you have severe kidney disease, always confirm portion sizes with your doctor or dietitian. The sweet spot? About 10 to 12 raw, unsalted nuts as a mid-afternoon snack, ideally 2 to 3 hours after lunch. This timing helps balance blood sugar and gives steady energy without overloading your system. Choose fresh, raw, or lightly roasted macadamias, and store them in an airtight container in the fridge to keep their delicate oils from turning rancid. For variety, try chopping macadamias and sprinkling them over a kidney-friendly salad, or blending them into a smoothie with almond milk and frozen berries for a creamy, low-mineral boost. These small changes keep your snacks exciting while protecting your kidneys. One extra tip. If you're on medication for blood pressure or cholesterol, let your doctor know about any major diet changes, including adding nuts. If you find this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and tell me in the comments if you've tried macadamia nuts before. And now, let's move to a lesser-known nut that works quietly behind the scenes, binding excess phosphorus before it can harm your kidneys. That nut is the pecan. Pecans may not grab attention like almonds or pistachios, but for your kidneys, they're one of the quiet heroes. Their biggest strength? Helping your body lower phosphorus absorption. A key win if your kidneys are starting to struggle. Here's how it works. Pecans are naturally lower in potassium and phosphorus compared to many nuts, with about 116 milligrams of potassium and 79 milligrams of phosphorus per serving. They're also rich in phytate, a plant compound that binds to phosphorus in your digestive tract. This means less phosphorus makes it into your bloodstream, easing the load on your kidneys and helping you keep levels stable over time. On top of that, pecans contain gamma tocopherol, a form of vitamin E with strong anti-inflammatory benefits for the delicate tubules inside your kidneys. Still, moderation matters. Pecans are calorie-rich, so eating too many can lead to weight gain, which puts extra strain on your heart and kidneys. If you have nut allergies or digestive sensitivities, check with your doctor before adding them. Aim for 6 to 8 pecan halves a day. You can add them to warm morning oatmeal, toss them over a leafy green salad, or crush them lightly to sprinkle over roasted vegetables. Always store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place to protect their healthy oils from going rancid. For variety, try mixing pecans with a small portion of dried cranberries for a kidney-safe trail mix, or blend them into a smoothie for a creamy texture and mild sweetness. Both ideas make it easier to enjoy their benefits without overdoing it. If you're taking blood thinners or anti-inflammatory medications, let your healthcare provider know before making pecans a daily habit. Now, while pecans work quietly to block excess phosphorus, the next nut steps up with something extra, a natural source of plant-based omega-3s to protect both your kidneys and your heart. That nut is the English walnut. Remember that little secret I mentioned at the start? This is where it comes in. The English walnut isn't just good for your kidneys. It's a rare nut that can protect both your kidneys and your heart at the same time. What makes it special is its plant-based omega-3 content, specifically alpha-linolenic acid ALA. ALA works to calm inflammation inside your blood vessels, helping them relax and stay open. That means smoother blood flow to the tiny filters in your kidneys and less long-term damage from scarring. It also helps prevent small clots from forming in those vessels, which can block oxygen and nutrients from reaching your kidneys. But walnuts aren't risk-free. They're still calorie-dense, so too much can lead to weight gain. If you have a nut allergy or digestive issues, they might not be for you. The sweet spot? About 7 to 10 walnut halves, 2 or 3 times a week, is enough to activate their anti-inflammatory benefits without overloading your system. Choose raw or lightly toasted, unsalted walnuts, and store them in an airtight container in a cool, dark place to protect their healthy oils. For variety, try chopping walnuts into a spinach salad with apple slices, or blending them into a homemade pesto for a heart and kidney-friendly pasta topping. Both ideas make them more enjoyable while boosting your nutrient intake. If you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor before making walnuts a regular part of your diet. Walnuts bring that rare 2-in-1 protection, but the next nut takes a completely different approach. It's low in fat, low in protein, and surprisingly gentle on weakened kidneys. That nut is the chestnut. The chestnut is unlike any other nut you've seen so far. While most nuts are high in fat and protein, chestnuts are low in both, making them one of the gentlest foods you can give your kidneys. Here's why that matters. When kidneys are under strain, too much protein means more nitrogen waste, and too much fat can slow down circulation. Chestnuts avoid both problems. A 28-gram serving has less than 1 gram of protein, very low fat, and only about 30 milligrams of phosphorus. That means your kidneys get a break, while your body still receives energy from their unique resistant starch. This resistant starch also acts as prebiotic fuel for healthy gut bacteria. A balanced gut helps your body remove excess urea and toxins, lightening the kidney's workload even more. It also reduces inflammation, supports your immune system, and improves nutrient absorption. Still, you need to be mindful. Chestnuts are higher in carbs, so if you have diabetes, watch your portions, and always choose fresh ones. Moldy or spoiled chestnuts can cause digestive upset. For best results, enjoy 3 to 4 roasted chestnuts as a warm snack, especially on cooler days. You can also mash them into oatmeal or blend them into soups for a creamy, naturally sweet flavor. Store them in a cool, dry place or in the fridge to keep them fresh longer. For variety, try adding diced chestnuts into a vegetable stir-fry, or mix them into stuffing for a holiday dinner. Both add texture and gentle sweetness without stressing your kidneys. If you have severe allergies to tree nuts, check with your doctor before adding chestnuts. Chestnuts prove that kidney-friendly foods don't have to be bland or complicated. But now, we need to look at the other side of the story. The nuts that might quietly harm your kidneys if you're not careful. Let's start with the first risky one, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are often called a superfood because they're packed with selenium, a powerful antioxidant that supports your immune system and helps protect cells from damage. For healthy individuals, that sounds like a great deal. Selenium plays a role in reducing inflammation, supporting thyroid health, and even boosting heart wellness. Just one Brazil nut can give you nearly twice the daily recommended amount of selenium. But here's where the danger starts, especially if your kidney function isn't perfect. When kidneys are weakened, they can't efficiently remove excess selenium from your blood. Over time, selenium builds up, leading to a condition called selenium toxicity. Symptoms can include hair loss, brittle nails, chronic fatigue, digestive upset, and in severe cases, nerve damage. And it doesn't take much. Eating just 3 or 4 Brazil nuts a week could push you into the danger zone if your kidneys are under strain. If you choose to eat them despite the risks, limit yourself to no more than 1 Brazil nut per day, and only if your doctor gives the green light. Always choose raw, unsalted nuts and store them in a cool, airtight container to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. Some people enjoy chopping a single Brazil nut into oatmeal or sprinkling it over yogurt for texture, but the key here is extreme moderation. You can also blend 1 nut into a smoothie for a creamy texture without overdoing selenium. If you're on dialysis, have high creatinine, or have been told to watch your mineral intake, it's safest to avoid Brazil nuts altogether. Have you ever eaten Brazil nuts thinking they were completely harmless? Leave a comment below. I'd love to know. Now, while Brazil nuts pose a risk because of their selenium overload, the next nut on our list brings a different kind of trouble. One that can spike your potassium and phosphorus faster than you think. Let's talk about pistachios. Pistachios are a colorful, flavorful nut often praised for their heart-healthy fats and plant-based protein. They can help support blood vessel function, lower bad cholesterol, and provide a satisfying crunch that keeps you away from processed snacks. They're rich in healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect eye health. They also contain potassium and phosphorus, essential minerals your body needs in small amounts. For people with normal kidney function, these nutrients can be beneficial for heart and nerve health. But here's the problem. If your kidneys are under strain, the potassium and phosphorus in pistachios can build up quickly. Just 1 ounce, about a handful, contains around 290 milligrams of potassium and 150 milligrams of phosphorus. That's enough to push you toward dangerous levels if your kidneys can't filter them efficiently. High potassium can cause muscle weakness or even irregular heartbeats, while excess phosphorus can pull calcium from your bones and damage blood vessels. If you still enjoy pistachios, limit yourself to no more than 5 to 7 kernels once in a while, and only if your doctor approves. Choose raw, unsalted versions to avoid excess sodium. Store them in a cool, airtight container to prevent the oils from going rancid. Some people like to sprinkle a few crushed pistachios over a salad or blend a couple into homemade pesto for flavor without overloading minerals. You can also mix 1 or 2 into a trail mix that's mostly seeds and dried fruit to dilute the risk. If you're on a low-potassium diet, taking potassium-sparing medications, or have advanced CKD, it's safest to avoid pistachios altogether. Now, pistachios can be risky because of their high potassium and phosphorus, but the next nut on our list hides a completely different danger, one that can lead to kidney stones and sharp pain if you're not careful. Let's talk about almonds. Almonds are one of the most popular health foods in America, from almond milk in your coffee to almond flour in baked goods. They're packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats that support heart and brain health. For people with healthy kidneys, almonds can be a nutritious snack that helps lower cholesterol and improve blood sugar control. They also offer plant-based protein and fiber to keep you full longer. But here's where the hidden danger lies. Almonds are extremely high in oxalates. Just 1 ounce, about 23 almonds, contains around 122 milligrams of oxalates, which can bind with calcium in your urine and form kidney stones. For someone who has had stones before, or who has reduced kidney function, this can sharply increase the risk of recurrence. They're also moderately high in potassium, 200 milligrams per ounce, and phosphorus, 137 milligrams per ounce. If your kidneys can't filter these minerals well, levels can build up in your blood and strain your heart, bones, and blood vessels. If you choose to eat almonds, keep your portion very small. No more than 4 to 5 whole almonds occasionally, and always choose raw, unsalted versions. Avoid almond butter, almond flour, and almond milk if you need to limit oxalates, potassium, or phosphorus. Store almonds in the fridge to protect their natural oils from going rancid. For a safer twist, you can replace part of your almond snack with hazelnuts or raw sunflower seeds, which are naturally lower in oxalates and easier on your kidneys. Another option is to lightly toast a few sliced almonds and sprinkle them over a salad so you get the flavor without overloading on minerals. If you have a history of kidney stones, high oxalate levels, or your doctor has told you to watch your potassium and phosphorus, almonds may be better left off your plate. We've now talked about nuts that are risky because of mineral overload and oxalates. But the last nut in this risky category might surprise you. It's not the potassium or phosphorus you need to watch out for. It's the hidden salt and flavorings that can sneak into your diet. Cashews are creamy, versatile, and often seen as a healthier snack option. They're rich in healthy fats, plant-based protein, and minerals that support heart and bone health. For most healthy adults, cashews can help maintain steady energy and provide magnesium, which supports nerve function and muscle relaxation. They also contain antioxidants that may protect cells from oxidative stress. But when it comes to kidney health, cashews can be tricky. They're relatively high in phosphorus, 168 milligrams per ounce, and potassium, 187 milligrams per ounce, which can build up in the blood if your kidneys aren't filtering well. Over time, this mineral overload can stress the kidneys, raise blood pressure, and affect heart rhythm. Cashews are also calorie-dense and easy to overeat, which can lead to weight gain, another risk factor for kidney disease progression. For people with advanced chronic kidney disease or elevated creatinine, eating large amounts of cashews could make mineral balance harder to control. If you love cashews, limit your intake to no more than 5 to 6 whole cashews once in a while, and always choose raw, unsalted ones. Avoid flavored or salted varieties, as these often contain added sodium and preservatives that are harsh on the kidneys. Store cashews in an airtight container in a cool, dry place, or refrigerate to protect their delicate oils. For a safer twist, you can replace part of the cashews in a recipe with roasted chickpeas for crunch and lower mineral content. Or blend a small amount of cashew with steamed cauliflower to make a creamy sauce without overloading on phosphorus. If you're on potassium or phosphorus-restricted diets, talk to your healthcare provider before adding cashews back into your meals. If you found this insight helpful, please like this video, share it with a friend who loves snacking, and drop a comment below about your favorite nut. Now that we've covered the risky nuts, from Brazil nuts to cashews, it's time to bring everything together. In the next section, I'll share how to enjoy nuts wisely at any age so you can protect your kidneys without giving them up entirely. After hearing about the best and worst nuts for kidney health, you might be wondering, should you just stop eating nuts altogether? The answer is no. Total avoidance isn't necessary, but smart, informed choices are. Some nuts can quietly raise creatinine and place extra stress on your kidneys. Others can reduce inflammation, support healthy blood flow, and lighten your kidneys' workload. The key is knowing which nuts to choose, how much to eat, and when. Here's a simple guide. From age 50 to 65, your kidneys may start showing subtle decline, but you still have strong reserve. You can enjoy 25 to 30 grams, about 1/4 cup, of kidney-friendly nuts like walnuts, chestnuts, pecans, or macadamias 2 to 4 times per week. This is the time to prevent early kidney damage and slow down CKD progression. From age 65 to 75, filtration naturally weakens. Reduce your portion to 2 to 3 tablespoons. Choose only low phosphorus, low potassium nuts, and avoid added salt or flavorings. Limit to 1 to 2 times per week and use nuts as part of meals rather than eating them as large snacks. Over age 75 or with elevated creatinine, your kidneys are far more sensitive. Stick to 1 to 2 teaspoons of finely chopped or ground nuts, making them easier to digest and reducing choking risk. Every bite matters. Choose only the gentlest, safest options. No matter your age, always follow these 3 golden rules. 1. Choose natural, unsalted nuts with no additives. 2. Pick fresh or lightly toasted nuts. Avoid anything stale or rancid. 3. Listen to your body and check creatinine regularly to see how your choices affect your kidney health. Small, steady adjustments add up over time. The right nut, in the right portion, can be a quiet but powerful partner in protecting your kidneys for years to come. We've explored which nuts can protect your kidneys, which ones to avoid, and how to make smart choices based on your age and kidney condition. The message is simple. The right nut, in the right portion, can be a powerful ally for long-term kidney health. Kidney problems often progress silently. By the time symptoms appear, the damage may already be advanced. That's why starting today, not tomorrow, matters so much. Remember, you have the power to make a change. Small steps, like swapping risky nuts for kidney-friendly ones, can make a big difference over time. It's never too late to give your kidneys the care they deserve. So here's your action plan. First, review your pantry and replace high-phosphorus, high-potassium nuts with safer alternatives. Second, set a portion size rule and stick to it. This video is for educational purposes only and should not replace medical advice. Always talk to your doctor before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have existing kidney concerns. If you found today's guide helpful, subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next tips. And if you're ready to dive deeper, watch our related video. Kidney Health Warning: 7 proteins destroying your kidneys, and 4 safe ones. It could be the most important next step you take for your kidney health.